How's it going, everyone? So compost is a vital part of every organic and permaculture veggie garden, as it encourages great growth and it really helps to build up your soil. But on the market there's a lot of different compost bays and compost bins that cost a lot, and even other people, say on YouTube and other social media platforms, that sort of show their compost bays, they actually are quite expensive to make. So I'm just going to show you guys how I made my compost bay, and it was completely free just from recycling some materials. So this is my compost bay. So as you can see, it is completely made out of pallets, and we got these from a lady in town just through Facebook who wanted someone to take the pallets off her hands, and she was very happy to give these away for free. So that is awesome, and you can do this as well with people where you live. So as you can see, it's got the 3 pallets on the outside, and very simply they're only held together with some string or yarn connected to this post, and then they're also connected, just tied together there, and that actually provides it with enough strength just to hold all this material. Then we've got a 4th pallet out the front that acts as a door, and this is just basically holding all the materials in. So it's already flattened down a fair bit. This wasn't completely full, but it was up at that sort of plank, and it's compacted down. We've mainly just used leaves, as you can see, and then also some veggie scraps and anything other that's organic we just chuck in there. I've also put down a thick mat of newspaper just to stop the grass from growing up and invading the heap. That was something that I really emphasize on, is just make sure you have a real thick layer of newspaper, carpet, cardboard, or a big mix, especially when you have kikuyu, because this stuff is a pain in the bum if it gets into your heap or your garden beds. So as I said before, this is completely free, so we haven't had to spend anything to build this. Same with the newspaper, that's free. If you just ask at your local news agency, they're generally more than willing to give you the old newspapers for free. Okay, so now the plan is also to get a few more pallets. So basically we'll be putting 1 pallet along that fence, and then another one that comes out here, and then that will be the 2nd bay, and again another pallet here and another one out there, and that's a 3rd bay. So at least 3 bays. Generally 3 bays are really good if you can afford it, because that way basically by the time you fill this up, you then turn it into the 2nd bay, and then once that's filled up, you turn it into 3rd, and by then it's generally finished. Or you can just let it rot down, and by the time the 2nd and 3rd are built up, that one will be ready. So there's a few different ways you can do it. So that's what we're gonna go for. Put them all in a long row, and that way it's just really easy to turn and really easy to manage which compost is ready and which is still breaking down. So there you go, guys, that is my completely free compost bay. So I'll make sure I'll keep you guys updated with not only how the actual compost is doing, but also when we get a few more pallets. I really want to add to that, but that's probably not going to be for a couple more months. That'll probably only be the next time I'm back down at the farm. But other than that, if you did like that video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and share it to your friends and family. And if you have any comment suggestions or questions for me, leave them in the comments box below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click on my face that's popping up around here somewhere. That way you'll just get a notification whenever I post a new video up on YouTube. You can come along and see what this young Aussie is rambling on about in his garden. So again, hope you guys like that, and I really hope that you're all well and happy and having a cracker of a week, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers all.